Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, if you want to see a team playing with confidence right now, you have come to the right place because the home squad is on fire. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Blues kick things off by winning the opening face-off, and here we go. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Larson. McCann's got the puck now in his own end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. A chance! Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Binnington's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
The Blues' ugly record is showing in their body language, James, and it's really easy when you get off to a poor start like this that you can get really down and deflated on yourself. But they've got to find a way to lift up. Just stay in the focused mindset and figure out a way to be shift by shift in the game.
The center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Stopped it with the power. Wow!
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Stopped by the goaltender.
Sometimes we have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Picked up along the wall by Holloway. Here's a short pass to McConnell. And he's ridden off the puck. And now it's over to Schwartz. Offside the call will get a reset.
Grubauer's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. And they take possession. Nice job tangling them up on the draw. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Folks got it in the defensive end. Nice zone entry from the middle. Quick shot. Puck picked up by Stevenson. Dunn's taking it from his own end. They've got numbers. And that one's turned aside. Grabbed along the board by Stevenson. Here's a chance. That's blocked by Binnington. Officials stop the play and listen to this place erupt.
Yeah, you know how you change the energy for your team right there, James. All the fans are on their feet giving you a standing ovation, and that's just a great feeling.
Unbelievable. Lewis with a big defensive zone face-off. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Takes it to the net. Shuts him down.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on. And I mean, they're pushing, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. You can see it in his lower half. And the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Puck sent over to Stevenson. Too much congestion in front. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Through center. Dumps it into the O-zone. Joseph's exploring options with the puck. Stops that one. Sends the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Dunn's body language says it all. He is frustrated, and anytime you're on a team, you want to contribute, especially when you know what you can do. You're a confident player, but all of a sudden, the stick gets a little bit tighter. Habits are a great thing. Numbers are another.
Seattle's looking to break out, and they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Intercepts it at center. To the front! Seattle's got control of it now from their own end. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. And the puck's knocked loose. Picked up along the boards by Krug. Quick feed to Folk. Seattle's got control of the puck. Moves it to Cartier. Oh, a violent collision in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Moves it quickly over to McCann. Here's an odd-man rush, and he makes a save there. Works it across to Larson. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Thomas has it in their own end. Taken along the wall by Pareko. He carries the puck up along the wing. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Angles it over to Holloway.
Wide of the net and missed. Oh, man, that is so frustrating. He gets the look that he wants. He gets to the right spot on the ice, and then he just misses.
Quick pass to Schwartz. Good hit to knock the puck loose. St. Louis has it in the offensive end. And a great feed. Seattle's got a hold of it along the wall. Here they come. Shot! Blocked in traffic. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Can't get a hold of that pass. Avoids the defender. And he catches that one with the glove. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. The Blues win the draw. Slides it diagonally to Neighbors. Scooped up along the wall by Broberg. The Blues have it in the offensive end. Handles that one. Here's a short pass to Stevenson. Gives it right back. Here's a shot. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Play whistle dead as the puck goes into the bench, and I think that woke up a few players. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. And a good read to get possession there with the two centermen tangled up. Seattle's got it along the wall. Puck grab by Marchment. Dishes it off. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Great use of the wall on the pass. Marchment's crossed the line and gained the zone. Drills them. Fires it on net. And he keeps that one out. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Quick feed to Folk. Handles it again. The Kraken have taken possession in their own end. They've got the defense outnumbered. Sends it across. St. Louis has it near the wall. Grabbed along the board by Broberg. Picks up the puck in his own end. Receives the pass. And now he tries to get it across to Thomas. Seattle's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Blues have it against the wall. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Neighbors. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Quick shot. And there's a great save by Grubauer. Takes the feed at the point. Pokes it away in his own end. And he makes the save. Tries to feed it over to Everly. And now it's grabbed by Kakko. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Kakko. Quick shot. Denies him on the one-timer. scrum along the wall. Great reach with the poke check. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Kraken have the puck against the boards. And now he angles it across to Kako. Oh, what a move! Sends it in front! And that goes off a stick and off target. Sends it down low. Seattle's got the puck in the corner. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Neighbors. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. From the point, they take control of it. The Blues gain possession in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Moves it on over to Stevenson. St. Louis will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Across the line and on the attack. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Blues gain control of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And here's the pass to Thomas. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Moves it to McConnell. Here's a chance. Off a stick. The Kraken have gained control of the puck along the wall. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
In the final moments of this period, still no score in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. St. Louis moves it ahead. Takes the puck at the point. Poking up with the stick in the defensive end. Kubel's got it along the boards. Dumps it in. St. Louis has it behind the cage. Moves it quickly over to Leddy. And now he moves it to Kyrou. Pass across to Kubel. The Kraken have the puck in the open ice. Rocks him on the play. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. The Kraken have possession along the boards. Feeds it over. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. With authority. Quick pass to Stevenson. Takes a shot with the stop. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. The Blues win the draw here in their own end. Looks to get the puck over to Texier. Takes it across the blue line. Great defensive effort with the stick. Seattle's moving it up the ice. Everly's got the puck. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Looks to set up at the point now. And that one's stolen at center ice. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a short pass to McCann. Quick pass to Everly. Fires it. Now that goes off the glove and will play on. Here in the late goings of the period, still looking for our first goal. First period almost in the books here during the final 60 seconds. Picked up along the boards by Marchment. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. The Kraken have the puck in their own end. Quick pass across to Marchment. Unable to reach that one. Quick feed to McConnell. Can't connect. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Works it across to Marchment. Takes the pass. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.
Hey, hockey fans, follow the team all season long on the radio for every minute of play-by-play action, both home and away. Or listen to the online simulcast at home or on your smartphone.
Second period set to get underway. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
An evenly matched game, James, with some chances at both ends, but it's the goaltenders that have been the stars, the real difference makers in this one.
Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Moves it to Larson. Feeds the puck to Schwartz. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Holloway. Takes a shot. Denies the chance by blocking it. Feeds the puck to Eberle. On the attack along the boards. Turned aside with the glove by Binnington. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. McCann's won the draw and they're on the attack. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Takes the feed. And he gives it over to McCann. And sends it just out of reach. Now over to Parayko. A little back and forth. And that's broken up with a stick in front. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle.
You gotta figure he knows about this next milestone. He's only one goal away.
Takes the feed. Right up the gut into the offensive end. The Blues have it from their own end. Feeds it over to Thomas. Slides it diagonally to Holloway. Shot! Stupendous blocker save by Grubauer. Tries to get it over to Schwartz. Puts it on net. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Moves it quickly over to Montour. Here's a chance. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
What a save. And they always say chance favors a prepared mind here. And this is a product of preparation here, James. You can't see the puck. You know you got to find it. You got to find it somehow. You track, you make the save.
Kairu's won it in their own end. And he takes the feed. Seattle's got control of it now from their own end. Quick pass to Marchment. Taken by Larson. Pushes it across to Stevenson. Slides it on over to McConnell. Sends the feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And the puck's booted away. Scooped up along the wall by Larson. On the redirect. Puts it off the inside of the iron.
A huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does?
And he rings the post.
Seattle's trying to gain some momentum in a tied game here, but it's tough to do, and they keep ringing them off the post.
Here's a short pass to Joseph. Dished on over to Parayko. Seattle's got the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Stevenson. Sends a pass over. Working the puck deep inside their own end. We got a penalty coming up here. They go on the attack to center. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Moves it around along the half wall. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Pyro's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
When you elect to cross-check, you're sending a message to your opponent, but if the official is there, guess what? You're going to march your way to the box.
Seattle sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
And he gets in front of that one.
Well, it didn't flamingo there. And if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
The Blues will play it through the neutral zone. Here we go. Puck in deep. Takes the bank pass feed. Here's a shot. Turns it aside with the glove. McCann's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Play resumes here as he wins the draw. Scores! And they capitalize with the extra player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
While using the advantage of having extra ice available to them, James, that's why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection. Well, this is just a perfectly placed slap shot, James, and he's got all the time in the world to walk into it, load and explode, and he beats the goaltender's stick side.
Seattle's drawn first blood as they get the first goal, but it took a while, Cheryl.
It took a while, and not for a lack of effort or scoring opportunities, but they didn't get frustrated. They stuck with the game plan, so they just need to continue to do what they've been doing, and if they can execute, they're going to get a lot more.
The Kraken have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Angles it over to Evans. And that's off a stick. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Handles the pass at center. Takes the shot. Standing tall with the save. Moves it to Alexiak. Hard hit frees up the puck. Oh, you can feel that from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Long pass across the ice. Passes it over. Turns him away. Grabbed along the board by Torchenko. Seattle's got it from behind the net. Gets it out of his own end. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Right with the goal. The Kraken have gained possession off the wall. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Everly's going to play it against the half wall. The Blues get a hold of the puck. Sent into the offensive zone. The Kraken have taken possession along the wall. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. McConnell's got the puck in his own zone. St. Louis has it in the open ice. Shot with the stop.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 1-0 to score. Thomas has won the faceoff. Handles it along the blue line. The Blues have it now. Sends the pass over. Nice poke shot. Oh, a save with the glove.
Grubauer's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter. McCann's feeling it lately, James. I mean, just look at the score sheet. I mean, his point streak is off the charts. Everyone knows just get him the puck. He is the generator of offense. Everyone wants to play with him right now.
McConnell stick handling in his own zone. Picked up along the wall by Crew. Moves it quickly over to Folk. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Kako. Stevenson's got it in the offensive zone. And it goes off the iron and stays on.
Seattle's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been aggressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out.
And he's got the answer for that one.
McConnell's done all the work to get to the look he wants, but unfortunately just misses the mark by inches and puts it off the post.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Seattle's up 1-0. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Makes a save. Gets a piece of it with the glove.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Quick shot. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Fantastic save. And he loses control here. Picked up along the boards by Broberg. Quick pass to Joseph. They've got numbers here. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Shen's on the attack in the offensive zone. Passes on over to Kurtzier. Shot! And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. And he takes the pass. And now it's over to Joseph. Big hit, and that frees up possession. The Kraken have the puck in their own zone. Directs it on over to Beniers. Seattle's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Bennington. Tries to feed it over to Bolduc. They go on the attack from the left side. And offside, we'll get a reset here.
Grubauer's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now. True position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, he has to be quick and athletic to make that one.
The centermen glide into position. St. Louis takes a hold of the puck in the neutral zone. The Kraken have the puck in the defensive zone. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Blues will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, the PK unit can certainly reset the momentum in this game if they're able to kill it off. Their team is trailing by 1. They want to keep it within reach. If they can do it, they will gain some momentum in this. They had success earlier on the power play in this formation, James. Really like that high umbrella where you're using the top of the offensive zone to work some magic, weave some as you move the coverage around. And once you get them running, that's where you can open up your lanes and attack the net.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Trying to get back on the attack now. The Blues get a hold of the puck undermanned. Looking for space inside the D zone. Seattle's got a hold of it against the wall. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Seattle's on the attack. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Binnington's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Thomas and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the faceoff. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Here's a pass down
They move it with a purpose, James. And you can certainly tell that the practice has been paying off. This is a great goal. I mean, maintaining puck possession when you're getting jostled and shoved. I know as a defender, I used to poke in the back of the leg or right in around the pants. Just do everything you can to push your opponent off balance. Well, that's the case here, but unfortunately, he has another idea. He executes all of his skills, including that balance to take it to the net.
And on the heels of conceding those 2 goals, they've called a timeout.
Well, I like the timeout, James, right? You got to stop the bleeding. You have to find a way to slow the game down on your opponent. That's the best way to do it. You also want to talk to your athletes about parking it, putting it behind them, and figuring out a way to move forward in this game. It's still close.
The Blues win the draw. And now he passes up to Joseph. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Seattle's got it along the wall. Jostled off the puck. Here's a chance in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Here in the late goings of the period, Seattle's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Here's a short pass to Dunn. Slides it over to Montour. Seattle's got it in their own zone. And that's broken up by Kyrou. Quick feed to Marchment. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. St. Louis tries to break it from their own end. Takes it at center. Oh, an unbelievable stop by Grubauer.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
The Blues gain possession in their own end. Quick pass across from Neighbors. Throws it in. Seattle's got the puck along the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Moves it to Beniers. And there's the save.
Binnington's been under siege all game long. I mean, his defense is doing nothing to protect him, but one save after another. They're lucky that they're still in this game. They've got to get going north and look to put some numbers up on the other side of the board.
Seattle's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Cross-ice pass to Texier. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Seattle's got a 2-0 lead. The Blues get a hold of the draw. With possession along the wall. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Moves it quickly over to McCann. Lays into the body on the play. Along the half wall with the puck. Back to the blue line. That's gloved by Binnington.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Seattle's had one song in their mind all night long. Shot, 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 shot. They continue to lead late in the second. Here's a chance. Turns that one away. Works it across to Thomas. And that one's stolen at center ice.
Seattle's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around.
Tonight is our team poster giveaway. If you'd like a sticker on the inside cover of your program, go to Guest Services to receive your team poster.
Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
St. Louis is losing in this game because they haven't had the puck on their stick. Simply been chasing the game the entire 40 minutes that have gone by so far, James. They need to make some adjustments, really reset the game plan in the third if they want to attempt to get back in it. Eberle's been dancing with the puck on his stick all night long here. I really feel like he's been a driver of play. He's had multiple good looks on net and finally capitalizes. Love that he didn't get frustrated. Love that he continued to get to the pockets on the ice, and he gets rewarded for it.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. And it's a 2-0 hockey game. The Blues win the draw. Slides it diagonally to Bushnevich. Across the line from center. The Kraken got the puck against the boards. McConnell's got it in the defensive zone. And now he tries to get it across to McCann. St. Louis has possession of the puck. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Moves into the slot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Grubauer.
Binnington's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Seattle's have been on a roll offensively tonight, and they lead it here early in this third period. McCann's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Steps inside the line. Seattle's got the puck against the wall. Binnington's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. They take possession as he locks him up off the face-off. Binnington's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Seattle's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Stevenson's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Quick pass to Joseph. Moves the puck to Shen. Shot! Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Angles it over to Capo. Well save made by Binnington.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Stevenson's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Binnington. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Stevenson's got it along the wing. Oh, and he misfires on that. And that's intercepted by Brober. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Seattle's got the lead early in this third period. They have been a high-volume shooting squad tonight. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Here's a short pass to Joseph. Fires it on net, and that one's turned away. Seattle's gained possession along the boards, and that's just out of reach. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Moves it over to Joseph. The Kraken have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. And he was ready for that save.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge change. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Lots of time left in this period. 2-0 is where we sit. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Puck scooped up by Larson. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, it was a missile, and he stopped it. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. St. Louis wins the faceoff. Seattle's got a hold of the puck now. And that's a smart heads-up play by Holloway.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Quick feed to McCann. Handles the puck. Here they come on the rush. McConnell's got it against the boards. And he gets in front of that. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Slides it across to Neighbors. Here they come up along the wing. And they'll dump it in. The Kraken have possession along the boards. Everly's lugging the puck. Schwartz takes it into the offensive end. There's a shot. Oh, comes up with a stop. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And it stays in. Forces the turnover, comes up with the puck. And he takes the dish. And that pass is redirected. Oh, fantastic stop here.
Grubauer's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Seattle's got the puck against the half wall. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Seattle's got a hold of it against the wall. The Blues are across the line and into the offensive end. Here's a chance. Scores! And they finally break on through offensively.
That's got to feel good, and they're hoping that the floodgates will now open because you know that they've had a real effective game. They've been hard on the puck. It just hasn't gone in for them, James, but they haven't gotten frustrated. They've stuck with the game plan, and here they are. This is the type of play that coaches love, James. It infuses energy throughout the entire lineup. Being hard and heavy on the puck, being relentless on the forecheck, and then getting rewarded with the goal. Absolutely outstanding.
The Blues have made this a one-goal game here in the third.
Might be the final dance in the third period, but there is a lot of runway as this team is on fire right now. And you saw that with that last goal. Is they're within striking distance. You can feel the energy. It's just popping out of them right now.
Long reach breaks up the momentum. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Seattle's got a hold of it along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Marchment. And he feeds it down to Stevenson. Moves the puck. Passes over to Montour. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Moves inside. Stones him in front.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Puts it in deep. Seattle's got the puck along the boards. Takes a shot. Misses the net and will play on.
Well, you work so hard to get these opportunities, and you have to find a way to execute and take advantage of your position on the ice.
Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bolton. Seattle's got the puck. St. Louis will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Seattle's got a hold of the puck. Here they are on the attack. Sends it to the middle. And that's stopped. The Kraken have taken control of the puck. Shuts them down.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Seattle's got the puck along the wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. St. Louis has it.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming. Couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal. Everyone has a role on the team. You have the high-flying flash and the goal scorers, and then you got the hard-nosed, gritty players who know how to get it done, and he is an example of this. Look at him on the hunt. He's not going to get rewarded with a point, but man, does he ever start this play with a huge body check that gains them possession.
And we got a stoppage in play. A timeout has been called to try to stop the bleeding here.
Yeah, I mean, giving up 2 quick goals, you got to find a way to reset and refocus. So some small reminders to get back to the good defensive habits.
Past the midway mark of the frame, it's all tied up. And they win that draw at center. And now he angles it across to Bushnevich. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Dusha. Denied by the goaltender. And they score!
Hang on, James. The official waved this off right away. This is going to be goaltender interference. Listen, these rules are put into play to protect the goaltender. The moment you come into contact, this is going to be waved off.
I know they didn't like the non-goal call, but the show must go on here. Here we go with a face-off. The Blues win the face-off at center. From the left side, they gain the zone. Oh, just a textbook hit. Schwartz moves it ahead. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And we'll get a breather here with offside to call. Calgary's coming up next on the schedule. Get your tickets. It should be a good time. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. The Blues take it along the wall. Good use of the body on the play. Comes up with the stop. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the 2 centers were tied up. Gets it over to Schwartz. Takes a shot. Glove save, and he handles it with ease. Beatington's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Here in the back half of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Seattle's won the draw. Denied by the goaltender. The Blues will play it in their own end. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Fires it! And that shot dies in traffic.
Seattle's responded and rallied their way back into this game, and now they have an opportunity to win. They dictated pace. They've got their opponent on their heels. They've got to continue to push back and find ways to get to the goal.
Nice zone entry on the left side. Shot! Oh, I thought that was in, and it just climbs over the net.
Well, the fight for body position and the fight to get the hands on the puck, and that's exactly what happens. Just sails it over.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Broken up in the neutral zone by Joseph. Fires it into the offensive zone. Seattle's got possession of the puck. St. Louis looks to attack. And he makes the save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Thomas wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Broberg's got it through the neutral zone. Locks him. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Taken along the wall by Phillip. Puck is picked up here in the neutral ice by Marchment. Penalty coming up. Oh, these home fans have had enough. They're wondering when a call's going the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Power play unit going back to work.
They've already scored on the power play tonight, James, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. The coach has got them all ready to go, fired up. They've worked endlessly on this setup, and man, is it working tonight.
Denies him!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Puts it on net, and he stays tall in goal. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Moves it to Keplo. Slides the puck over. And there's the save of the play. Scores! The go-ahead goal and a big one at that.
Well, they really take advantage with the extra attacker here, James. I love that there's a double threat on this power play. They can shoot, they can move the puck, which makes their opponent vulnerable. Great conversion. Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Seattle's got to feel like they've got some extra energy now with that one-goal lead here in the third.
Well, you can see the finish line, but you're not there yet. So you got to make sure that you continue to press, James. You got to close quickly on your opponent when they have the puck. Don't give them an inch in all three zones.
The Kraken have gained control of the puck along the wall. Schwartz has it in the defensive end. Here's a shot, and that one's denied. Quick pass across to McConnell. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Skates to the crease. Just wide of the net.
You're in the slot, you got to hit the net.
Scooped up along the wall by Thomas. Moves it quickly over to Krug. Seattle's got a hold of the puck now. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Stopped with the blocker by Bennington.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Works it across to Holloway. Feeds the puck across to Neighbors. Nearing the final minute of regulation. Larson's moving the puck through his own zone. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Coughs it up on the play. And they send it right back to him. Seattle's got it in their own zone. And he takes the feed. Handles the pass from the right wing. Denies him with the save. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Handles the pass. He says, let's get physical on that play. Comes up with the stop
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
That's all she wrote from this one tonight. An emphatic win, and we can put that W as a capital.
Well, it's almost as if their opponent were defeated before the game started. I mean, you can see it in the warm-up, just in their body language, playing a team that's on a winning streak, playing with a ton of confidence. They didn't give their opponent any opportunity to get life in this game.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.